Hi guys! So I told you I was going to show you how to make the pencil cup. Super easy without doing all Mod Podge, and you have to do 2 layers. It takes forever. This is super simple. I've had a lot of orders for this for Christmas, so I'm like, I had to figure out an easier way. Like there's no way I was going to get them done in all my other orders if I just did Mod Podge in 2 layers. So I'm going to show you how I do it. So first, I'll tell you the glitters. I use the gold from Walmart. I use the pink Recollections. This one's called Bubblegum. The yellow Recollections is called Sunflower. And then I use silver from Walmart. The silver from Walmart. And then I mixed it with a little bit, like 1/4 of the bling Recollections. It gives it like a little bit more sparkle. And then for the black, I just mixed, it was black from Walmart, and I mixed it with a little bit of the Recollections, the bling, to give it a little bit more sparkle. So first what you're gonna wanna do is, I just Googled an SVG for, what was it, like zigzag SVG, and I screenshot it, I put it into my Cricut, I just cleaned it up, and then I cut it to, I measured around the circumference of the cup and cut it to that. It doesn't have to be perfect. I've learned that through making the cups. If it's not perfect, it's okay, we'll figure it out. I end up cutting a little piece off the end, and if I have to, I'll show you as I go. If I have to, I just tape an extra piece. But I'll post in the descriptions the length of this one. I'm not sure off the top of my head. So first what I do, I'm gonna do a 30 ounce to show you guys. I get my electrical tape. The bottom part is gonna be black. So I'm gonna leave that part showing, and I'm gonna just put the electrical tape around that. Okay, so what you're left with, you see those little marks, like the tape isn't even right there? That's okay, because you're gonna put the zigzags right here, and that's all gonna be taped off. Don't worry about it. Take your electrical tape, and we're gonna do the pink on top. I just leave about maybe 1 inch, that much. Leave about 1 inch. I eyeball it now. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect. It's handmade, don't stress about it. I like electrical tape a lot better than the painter's tape. It's more flexible and it's just easier to work with to me. All right, so you see how the tape's not perfect there? We need to make it perfect for this part because we're gonna spray paint this pink and this yellow. So I just take my X-Acto knife and cut that little piece off. Good enough. So for the zigzag, I have double-sided tape. I put it towards the bottom And I just do every few inches, enough to stick on the cup. And you don't want it like towards the top because that's where your spray paint's gonna go, and you don't want like a line cutting off the zigzag. So most of it's gonna be yellow. You're gonna have a little bit of gold. Remember, this black tape is gonna be gold. So about right here would be good. And I just wrap it around. Like that. But I want this to be a little bit more even. And I'll put a piece of tape there. If it was the 20 ounce, my zigzags don't really fit the 20 ounce. So what I would have done is I would have cut a single piece off my zigzag and just double-sided taped it right here. And maybe trim this down a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, but it'll look good. All right, so this needs to be covered before you spray paint. I usually use painter's tape for this. I don't know where I put it right now because I'm just flustered. I have a lot going on. So I'll just use my electrical tape. Whatever, same thing. You just want to make sure it's covered so the paint doesn't get there. All right. Now we're ready to go outside and spray paint. So. And just shut. Put it on my football. Here's one that I have already done. We're going to spray paint the bottom black, pink, and then I do a white before I do the yellow, which I'll show you how I do it. So black I do first because you don't want it to get on the other colors. So black on the bottom. Just do real quick. A little far away, a couple inches away. And then I'll grab my pink. This one's just from Michael's, but you can grab any pink. It doesn't matter. The glitter is going to cover it. I'm almost out of this, and I just went to Home Depot and got another pink. And I just do like really quick, just a little bit. Good enough. And then your white. I do the white here before I do the yellow because it makes the yellow pop more, and it'll cover this little black and pink spots that got on it. So I hold it out. The white will get on the black and the pink, that's okay. So then after you do the black and the pink and the white, you can see there's like a little bit of white on the pink, maybe a little bit of black on the white. Don't worry about it, it's fine. So you're gonna take this yellow, Sun Yellow by Krylon, and you're going to spray it over the yellow. Just turn it pretty quick, just like that. Let it dry. You can do another coat if you need to, but I'm pretty sure the glitter will cover that. I wouldn't worry about it. So I already have this one ready to glitter, and I'll show you how I do that. I take my Loctite. I use the general purpose with the green. So I leave all the tape and everything on, and I spray it, turn it. Okay. And we'll go inside. Look. You can get the booba girl. Say hi, booba girl. Hi, booba girl. So first, I do the black so it doesn't get over the yellow. I just tap it and turn. I don't worry about the bottom, but if you wanted to, like, get the rim, you could always turn it like that. And get the rim of it. I put my logo right here, so it's not a big deal. And then the pink. And I do it over sheets of paper so I could just pour it back into those when I'm done. And then yellow. Okay, so then you come back outside. I use my pick to take the tape off, and I find where it ended. And then I just peel it off, throw it in the garbage. Then you go back inside. Okay. So then I take my Mod Podge. I always pour just a little bit in the cap. And then I got this brush at Five Below, and it works pretty good. You can probably find it at like dollar store or something. And then I just put it on the stainless steel that's not covered. She's like, hello, give me attention. Yeah. You could use like a foam brush if you need to, but I feel like this just works so much better. And then I just go around. And whenever I do this method, I feel like I only need 1 coat of epoxy before I put my decal on because it's already smooth. Whenever I did Mod Podge, I would have to do 2 coats of epoxy, sand it, then vinyl. And with this, it's like not like that. There's a little piece of glitter. Get out of there. All right. So then I just brush it around because you don't want streaks. A little bit's okay. I don't stress about it with the gold because it covers it. And I know before I was using the 30 ounce, but this is just to show you guys how to do it. And don't worry about overlapping. It's not going to stick to the other colors. Once it dries, you can just blow it off, brush it off with a dry brush. And then you're going to do same thing for the silver. Just go around. And when you use a brush like this, you can feel where like the glitter ends. It just kind of stops the brush itself. Super easy. Cool beans, silver, same thing. You turn it. And see, there's a little spot I missed. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll just dab a little Mod Podge right there. If you notice that on any of the colors, you can do that. And it covers it.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
I know.
So then I let it dry for like 30 minutes tops, not even. And then I'll take I like the Mod Podge clear acrylic sealer. This is my favorite. I'll just do 1 coat of that over the glitter, give it like 15 minutes, and then I epoxy it. And like I said, I can go ahead and put my decal on. I don't have to epoxy again. This cup is Mod Podge. It's super bulky. There's like, it's so thick. You can, yeah, I don't like it. It is. It's like gritty. I'm actually going to strip this. I would never sell this to anybody. I think it looks like crap. So this is my new favorite method. Super easy. I hope it helps you guys. Merry Christmas.